Sexual health is an essential aspect of overall well-being, and the frequency of sexual activity can have various effects on the body. For women, one of the most discussed topics is what happens to the vagina during prolonged periods of sexual abstinence. Whether due to lifestyle, health, personal choice, or relationship circumstances, many women may experience extended periods without sexual intercourse. The question is, what happens to the vagina during this time? In this video, we will explore the physiological, psychological, and health-related effects of sexual abstinence on the vagina, focusing on the short-term and long-term impact on a woman's health and well-being. 1. Vaginal atrophy, thinning and dryness of the vaginal walls. One of the most significant effects of prolonged sexual abstinence is vaginal atrophy, particularly for postmenopausal women. Vaginal atrophy refers to the thinning, drying, and inflammation of the vaginal walls due to reduced estrogen levels. Estrogen is a hormone that helps maintain the elasticity, thickness, and moisture of the vaginal tissues. During periods of sexual inactivity, particularly for women in menopause, estrogen levels drop significantly, leading to decreased elasticity of the vaginal walls. Over time, the vaginal tissues may become thinner and more fragile. Increased vaginal dryness. Without regular sexual activity, the body may produce less natural lubrication, making the vaginal walls dry and more prone to irritation. Discomfort and pain during sex. For women who go long periods without sexual activity, re-engaging in intercourse can be painful due to dryness and a lack of elasticity in the vaginal walls. Treatment and prevention. To prevent or treat vaginal atrophy, women can use vaginal moisturizers or estrogen-based therapies, e.g., creams, rings, or tablets. 2. Reduced vaginal lubrication. Vaginal lubrication is a natural response to sexual arousal, and the body produces more of it when sexual activity is regular. However, during periods of sexual abstinence, women may notice that the vagina becomes drier more easily. Lack of sexual activity can lead to reduced arousal response. The absence of regular intercourse may decrease the body's natural lubrication production. Increased friction during intercourse. When sexual activity resumes after a long period of abstinence, there might be discomfort or pain due to insufficient lubrication, making sex less enjoyable or even painful. Solutions. Using over-the-counter lubricants can alleviate dryness and discomfort. Additionally, engaging in activities that stimulate arousal, such as reading erotic literature, can help promote lubrication. 3. Weaken pelvic floor muscles. The pelvic floor muscles play a crucial role in sexual function, helping support the bladder, uterus, and vagina. Regular sexual activity helps to keep these muscles toned, especially during orgasm when the muscles contract rhythmically. When there's a long period without sexual activity, the pelvic floor muscles can weaken, leading to less intense orgasms. The lack of regular stimulation can cause the pelvic floor muscles to lose strength, resulting in weaker orgasms or difficulty reaching climax. Increased risk of urinary incontinence. Weak pelvic floor muscles can lead to issues like bladder leakage, particularly during sneezing, coughing, or exercise. Maintaining pelvic floor health. Kegel exercises, which involve contracting and relaxing the pelvic floor muscles, are a great way to maintain strength and tone, even during periods of sexual abstinence. These exercises can help prevent muscle weakening and maintain sexual pleasure when activity resumes. 4. Reduced blood flow and vaginal tightness. Sexual activity increases blood flow to the vaginal area, which keeps tissues healthy and promotes elasticity. During periods of abstinence, the blood flow to the vagina may reduce, potentially leading to increased tightness. Some women may notice that their vagina feels tighter or less flexible after a long period without sex. While this might seem positive, it can cause discomfort during future sexual activity if the tissues become less elastic. Difficulty during penetration. Women who experience prolonged sexual inactivity may find that penetration is more difficult due to the tightness and reduced elasticity of the vaginal muscles. Solutions. Regular stretching exercises for the pelvic region and the use of lubricants or vaginal dilators can help maintain vaginal elasticity during periods of abstinence. 5. Psychological effects of abstinence on sexual desire. Aside from the physical effects, sexual abstinence can also impact a woman's psychological and emotional well-being. While not specific to the vagina, the emotional and mental health effects of prolonged abstinence can influence sexual desire and function. Some potential psychological effects include decreased libido. A lack of regular sexual activity can lead to a diminished sex drive, which may make it harder to become aroused when resuming sexual activity. Anxiety about sex. Women may feel anxious about re-engaging in sexual activity after a long period of abstinence, fearing discomfort or pain during intercourse. Changes in body image and self-confidence. Some women may experience a reduction in self-confidence related to their sexual health or feel disconnected from their sexual selves. Emotional and mental health support. Open communication with a partner, therapy, or engaging in self-care practices can help address the emotional and mental health aspects of sexual abstinence. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques can also aid in overcoming anxiety about sex. 6. Loss of immunological benefits. Regular sexual activity is known to provide certain health benefits, such as improved immunity due to increased production of certain antibodies. During prolonged periods of abstinence, the body may lose some of these benefits, leading to a weakened immune response. The lack of regular sexual activity might reduce the production of immunoglobulins, which are linked to improved immune function. Less overall vaginal health. Regular sexual activity helps maintain a healthy balance of vaginal flora, the good bacteria that protect against infections. Without sexual activity, some women may be at a slightly higher risk of imbalances in vaginal flora, potentially leading to yeast infections or bacterial vaginosis. Preventive care. Maintaining proper hygiene, wearing breathable underwear, and using probiotics can help support vaginal health during periods of sexual abstinence. Conclusion. While sexual abstinence can lead to changes in vaginal health, many of these effects are preventable or manageable. Vaginal atrophy, dryness, and reduced muscle tone are common concerns, but with proper care, women can maintain vaginal health even during prolonged periods of sexual inactivity. Staying in tune with one's body through regular pelvic floor exercises, using lubricants, and engaging in self-care can help preserve both physical and emotional well-being. Women should feel empowered to make choices that suit their sexual and lifestyle needs, knowing that their vaginal health can be managed effectively with the right tools and knowledge. And that wraps up today's video on what happens to the vagina during long periods of abstinence. I hope you found the information insightful and helpful. Remember, whether you're sexually active or not, taking care of your health is key, and it's always okay to prioritize your body's needs. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into health, lifestyle, and relationship topics. And if you have any questions or experiences you'd like to share, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.